So, I read something about mummification the other day, but I wanted to know the real story behind it. So, I brought in an expert, Dr. Rustam.
Hello, I'm Dr. Rustam, and I'm an Egyptologist that works specifically with mummification.
What is mummification and how does it work?
Well, mummification is just another part of the Egyptians' belief system. They believe that mummification and mummifying the body would help someone get to the afterlife. So the mummified body was actually very, very well preserved. First, they took out the brain through the nose, using a metal probe and a long-handled spoon. Why they did that is because that the Egyptians believed that people thought with their heart and not with their brain. So it was simply taken out. After that, a cut was made on the left side of the person's abdomen, and through that cut they took out the liver, the lungs, and the stomach. After that, the eyes were also taken out and instead filled with cotton. And then they covered the body in something called an ancient salt and left that to dry for about 40 days. And then the body was covered in oil, and then they put all the person's jewels on the body. And then it was covered, wrapped in linen. So after the body was mummified, there was two ceremonies that the person had to go through. The first one being the opening of the mouth. The opening of the mouth happened in front of the dead person's tomb. So while the priest held up the mummy upright, another person would tap the mummy on the mouth with a tool that looked like a serpent-headed blade. And this was believed to restore the person's sight, hearing, and speech. The next ceremony was called the weighing of the heart, and this ceremony actually never happened. I'll tell you why. So watched over by Anubis, the protector of the dead, the heart was weighed against the feather of Mot, goddess of truth and justice. And if the heart was lighter than the feather, you could go on to the afterlife. But if it wasn't, it was eaten by Amut, the eater of the dead. That's it. I hope that answered all of your questions.
Yes, it did. Thank you for coming.
Thank you for having me.